Hey guys, I have some really cool tips and tricks for you when you're planning your trip to Coachella and even what to do while you're there. I learned some really cool things and I wish I knew about some of them earlier so I can make the most out of my Coachella experience. First off, you got buying tickets. This is intense. Tickets go on sale twice a year. First time is during pre-sale season, which is at the beginning of June, and then the next time is in January, just before the concert in April. So you have to watch their Instagram page, and they'll normally announce it just a couple days before, and there'll be a countdown on their main website to when the tickets go on sale. So my first trick for you is to have, when you're waiting to buy tickets, have two browsers open that are of a different type. So like an Explorer, if anyone uses Internet Explorer anymore, Chrome, Firefox, right? So this way, when you press buy now, you can enter two different credit card information because they're pretty strict on having one purchase per person, and that means in 2019 you only buy 2 tickets per credit card. So this way, for me to have my Firefox and my Chrome open, I was able to use my credit card information on one and then my husband's credit card information on the other. So I was able to get 4 tickets. Easy. So it's crucial that when you're buying tickets, you have to press buy now right when it says, when the countdown is at 0. So that is important. And another thing is to at least put 2 to 3 hours aside just to buy the tickets. You're gonna be waiting with your computer, hopefully with a strong Wi-Fi connection nearby, just like anticipating when it's your turn, because there's a digital lineup and it'll look like this, where it's this little guy walking across like this screen and you're like, when is it my turn? And for me, it was on a Friday, so I was still like doing work and shit, right? And trying to buy tickets. But anyways,
it's been a very long 10 minutes. A little bit closer. I'm dancing. So close. So close.
When you're waiting to buy tickets, sometimes the internet browser will close for some reason, like something happened to your computer and you'll be freaking out like I did. And you just open it up again to that same ticket buying page, it'll save your spot. So no worries on freaking out. It's definitely happened. Oh yeah, there you go. Next, okay, so you bought your tickets and then you have to figure out which type of accommodations you want to have. So if you want to be hardcore and have the music festival experience, you can tent, right? And I've done this before. It's great. However, your body is just hurting after 3 days of partying and sleeping on air mattresses. They don't allow, I think, big RVs. So it's pretty much car camping. And if you can get like a van, you can tent in that. But yeah, after a while it gets uncomfortable and then there's a lot of noise. So if you like sleep like I do, it's hard to enjoy the show if you're up at 4 a.m. and talking to all your neighbors. But it's an experience, so if you want to try it out that way, you can definitely go for it. This time, my friends and I went to go with an RV, and so that meant we rented an RV from LA, drove to Indio, California, and stayed in an RV resort. We stayed at Indian Waters RV Resort, which is awesome. I highly recommend it. They have everything taken care of. They even have a DJ at the pool. They have food. The people there are so nice. You think an RV resort is a bunch of old folks, but no. They are old, but they're super sweet and they're so open to everybody staying there. They even gave us like popsicles when we first got checked in. So they're so nice. And if you're lucky enough, you would get a cottage because this would be a huge lifesaver. Okay, at Indian Waters, they only have a few RV resorts, or they have only a few cottages available. So you can park your RV there and then stay in the cottage, which means it has running water, air conditioning, like 2 or 3 beds, like whatever you're renting. And that is a lifesaver, especially when you're dancing all day. So, and they have a shuttle from the campsite to from the RV site to the festival grounds. So that's a major deal because you don't want to drive or take a taxi or pay any extra. Just catch it on time, right? So that's super handy. And so yeah, and then there's other places you can stay, but think about the distance because it's only half an hour away. And if you have to go back, like, you're not probably going to go back and forth, right? Like, just chill there, and you don't want to be going an hour at the end of the night to take an hour bus back to where you need to be. That's just tiring. It takes you out of that whole festival experience, right? So, whoops, I spilled some water. Ariel. Anyways, so on your way to Coachella, an option you can check out is to stay in Joshua Tree National Park for one day. It's actually a really sweet and grounding place that I think would really recharge your batteries before you go on a 3-day music festival. So so what to bring? Honestly, just bring your regular clothes, bring your outfits, match it up with your friends. My friend James told me this. If you're looking for camping gear that you don't want to bring with you, you just leave. You just order online at, say, Walmart, pick it up in store, and then you're set. Like if you're camping, whichever, just order online, pick it up the store, you're done. Great. You don't, this one less thing to worry about, and then you just donate it after or return it after you use it, and then bring it, and then you're home. Right, but the website has some really good stuff to bring, just like water, snack bars. They say you're not supposed to bring food into, but I brought my granola bars and I was fine. A note on concert well-being: take care of yourself, right? Like if it is your first festival or your 10th festival, whichever, make sure you got lots of water, comfortable shoes, good friends, and just be well hydrated and smart, because on the last day I was up at Ariana Grande and like just waiting for her, and these people around me were like, yeah, I've been here since 2 o'clock, and they're like all sunburned. I'm like, buddy, you're not gonna make it. And I had like my full bag of water and she's full camel pack. He's like, yeah. I was like, holy shit, like what if he just passed out? Like anyways, so yeah, one really cool thing about Coachella was something called the Dome, and I think it's made by HP, and it's this huge dome with like 100 beanbags in it, and the whole screen, it's like a planetarium that's like 360 with all these beautiful lights, and you just sit there and listen to the music and watch the light show. It's actually really cool. I have a clip of it right here. Yeah, so for photos, yeah, the show music goes on at 2 o'clock and it ends at midnight. So I think a good time to go is around 5 o'clock so you can get the good sunset pictures. So by the Ferris wheel, by the palm trees, just find some good space and, chill out with your friends and take some good photos. Right, and then a lot of companies, they have their promo booths like CK Coachella, like Calvin Klein. They have this cute little house. You can do little videos like this. The one thing I was not expecting, did not find any information anywhere, was called the silent disco. Outside of the main concert areas, they'll have a silent disco, and this is so much fun. This is where all my hardcore dancers and ravers will go at the end of the night and just party, and it's just so much fun. And this is where the real rave happens. I know it's a lot of pop culture, but if you really like to dance, like here it is. Honestly, Gloria and I got in through the exits in 30 seconds. And we've been here half an hour. It's been amazing, and there's still tons of people in line. It's like wrapping around this place. Yeah, so that happened. there's lots of different stages. Check them out before, see if you like the beats, check out the music, get to see them in person. A lot of times the main stage is super crowded because everyone knows them. But if you want some room, really enjoy the music, check out a couple of the DJs before, and that's where you'll really get to, yeah, listen to new artists, because that's the purpose of Coachella, is to allow emerging artists to have a voice and have an audience, right? So yeah, those are my tricks for Coachella, and I hope you have an amazing time. And if you use any of this, like, please let me know in the comments below. I love music festivals, and if I can help you guys in any way, if anything has helped, I'd be so grateful. And yeah, have a fabulous time. I'm also planning to go to Burning Man in 2020. So if you want to hear about my experience then, let me know, and I'll make a video about how it went. Bye.
Oh, look at that swagger. Oh my goodness. Where'd you get that swagger?